So I know for this beat I used the loop, but I made the loop not too long ago, and I can explain how I made it too. So keep that in mind when I do this loop breakdown. So first and foremost, I started off with this loop called Laser Gang. This is what I named it when I made it. When it comes to these like jerk beats, these more up-tempo type jerk beats, you want to look for like something childish in a sense. Not childish, but like real fun and bouncy. This was a loop I made on some bullshit, and it's actually really simple if you sit down and listen and pay attention to it. There's only 3 parts in the loop. I can break it down right now. There's the main laser synth that just goes bink, 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 bink. That's the most prominent part of the loop. Then in the back, there's like a horn lead kind of sound that goes do, do, do. I'm obviously singing it out of key because I'm not gonna sit here and put on a show. And then at the end of every 4 bars, you get the do-dun. So now re-listen to the loop and contextualize everything I just told you. Pulled in the loop, I pitched it down 100 cents, and then I stretched it to 152 BPM. And that leaves me with this. Like I said, simple. After I got that, I went and layered it with, I'm pretty sure this is a pad I got from Xenology. You can see the name here. But it's like a electric guitar lead. I threw a few effects on it because it was a little too harsh by itself. So I just cut off a lot of high end and a little bit of low end. Threw reverb on it just to give it more, you know. And then I threw Effectrix on it. So for Effectrix, I have this stuttering little crush pattern going on. It just distorts it every time you see the blue. It brings in distortion. I put a little reverse right here and then a loop. It's just a bunch of little fun, extra cool stuff, whatever, just to give it a little more character and stuff like that. Altogether, that sounds like this. And now I'm gonna play both of them together. The last melody part, I guess you could call it, is my tag. I use my tag as a vox. I use my tag as a vox, just a little extra more character and a little more bounce. And this is what that sounds like. It's really simple, nothing crazy on that. And for both the tag and the lead, I kind of pulled them back. I brought the volume down a little just because I didn't want it to clash too much with the main melody, because the main melody is really loud and it's got a lot going on. And that's really it for the loop, really simple. Now let's go over the drums, the most important part of a jerk beat. So first and foremost, we got the clap. The clap to a jerk beat is kind of like the hi-hat to the normal beat. It sets the tempo and the rhythm and the vibe of the beat. For this one, I got this DP clap from, I think it's a Lucky kit I got. I don't know what kit it is exactly, but it sounds like this. Just a normal like plug clap. I didn't put any effects on any of these drum instruments except for the drum bus. I just put distortion. So we're gonna skip the effects for that, but that's basically it. For the clap, I put this little pattern. It hits on every 4 and then it stutters right here. Just gives it a little more character. It's cool, nice, bouncy. That's that. Now you can listen to that. I followed the clap up with the reed snare. It just adds a little bit more bounce. Once again, more character. And they play off of each other kinda. They don't ever hit at the same time. From a real kit, this is what it sounds like. Like I said, it's pretty simple. It just plays off the clap. And I'm gonna play them both together. It adds a little more bounce to the beat, nothing crazy. Then I threw in the open hi-hat. This is another very important thing for jerk beats. You gotta have the open hi-hat going on. For the open hi-hat, I use this open hi-hat. It's open hi-hat 2 from I don't know what kit, couldn't tell you. But it sounds like this. And this is the pattern I used. Alright, after the open hat, put another open hat, but this one is a reversed one. I put it at the end of each 4 bar and it basically segues you into the next 4 bar. Nothing really crazy. This is the name of the hi-hat. I don't know how to even say that. Glaucoma. It's just a reverse open hat, and this is what it sounds like. And then within the context of the beat, it sounds like this. Just like I said, it segues you into the next part of the beat. Now we're gonna talk about the 808. For these underground jerk type beats, you're gonna want like really grungy, gritty, grimy 808s, ones with long tails that are really aggressive, and they basically fill up the background of the beat. And depending on how you mix it, you can have the 808 itself overtake everything else in the beat to give it that underground type feel. But I use this 808. It's 808 from whatever kit. This is what it sounds like. And then this is the pattern I put down for the 808. Just hard in general. That's literally the best way to describe it. If you notice, there's a little dead space in the 808. I left that there because I like to do something where I use 2 different 808s in like all my beats, just because it gives it more bounce, and it just makes a lot of beats 10 times better. But I use this arcteric sub. But yeah, this is what that sounds like. Oh, and by the way, for this one, I added a little note slide right here. Now I'm gonna play the whole thing together so you get the full 4-bar experience of the beat. And yeah, that's the 8-bar. So for the drum portion of it, when it comes to effects, like I said, I didn't do much. I just did a little bit of EQing here and there. Actually, I don't think I did much at all. Yeah, so I just cut out frequencies that weren't needed in general. All I did after that was throw this distorted Fruity Blood overdrive onto the master bus for the drums. I had the soft clipper on it too, but I can't decide whether I want both on or off. One more thing I did to make it a little cooler is I added this little tape stop effect in the later half of the beat. If you look right here with a little bit of automation, I added this tape stop effect just to switch it up a little bit, give it a new little vibe. And it sounds like this. And then one other thing I did is for this latter half of the beat, I added a lot more distortion. I added more distortion. And if you look right here is when I have this distortion activate. So I added more distortion around here. I just wanted it to switch it up. And yeah, that's it. When it comes to arrangement, I have it coming like honestly any other beat. The first bar is just the claps and the snare, same way you would have the hi-hats and the snare in a normal beat. And then we have a little bit of everything else coming in, then everything drops. It's just a reverse snare to segue you into the full beat. And I'll play that too just so you can hear it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah.